my name is Ikoya. I'm the creator and founder of Silky and I'm here today to do a video that is a little bit different than what I'm usually doing here at Silky. Today I'm going to be answering the most Googled wig questions. What are the most Googled wig questions? So I don't know about you, but that's kind of how my mind works. I was kind of wondering, what is it that people want to know about wigs? What is it that people are curious about? And so of course I put it in Google, and when I put it in Google, these are the top questions that came up. So these are 7 questions I'm going to go through and answer them for you. So just curious, how many of you guys have Googled certain questions about wigs, or do you just come here to YouTube? Where do you get your wig information when you want to know how to answer something? Let me know down in the comments below, because I am curious. If this is your first time coming over to Silky Sax, I want to say welcome. And if you're a returning Silky chick, hey boo, you know I love you. And if you're watching over on Facebook, hey, we love our Silky chick crew over there too. So now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these most asked questions about wigs. So the first question is a question that I think makes a lot of sense, especially if you are new to wig wearing, and that question is human hair or synthetic hair. So I really think once you become a little bit of a seasoned wig wearer, it's really about preference. I tend to wear more synthetic wigs just because I'm a lazy wig wearer. I want to just throw my wig on and go. I don't want to do a lot of styling, which is more prone to those who like synthetic wigs. And then for human hair, if you like styling your wigs, if you want a little bit more better of a quality, you want to use it more, you want to wear it more often, then I would definitely say you should probably go with a human hair wig. It's really just preference. Also, if you're wearing wigs because of a serious medical condition, you might consider getting a human hair wig, just because you will probably wear the wig a little bit more often. And really how long your wig lasts really depends on how you take care of your wig. Now, if you've been wearing wigs for a long time, most people went especially with human hair wigs because synthetic wigs just wasn't up to par. You could usually tell the parting was kind of shady, excuse me, and there wasn't a lot, you know, it left a lot to be desired. They kind of looked fake. But now synthetic wigs have really stepped up the fibers, and they can really resemble human hair if you get a nice one. So I really think at the end of the day, it really just comes down to lifestyle, what your preference is. But yeah, you can go with either human or synthetic. So the second question kind of leads into more, since more people are starting to wear more synthetic wigs, I can see how this would be a question that a lot of people would be asking. And the question is, what to know about heat-friendly fiber? And so back in the day, you could use heat on human hair wigs, obviously, because it's human strands and we as humans can take more heat in our hair. But the quality of synthetic wigs, some of them, especially back in the day, really could not take heat because it was just plastic and it would burn all up. But now more and more wigs are coming out that are heat friendly, and so I can understand why people want to know about the heat friendly fiber. And so really my answer to this would just be, make sure that you read the instructions from the wig manufacturer. When you buy a synthetic wig, it will say on the wig usually if it can take heat and how high the heat can go. So if you really read that and just stay within those parameters, you should be fine, because most synthetic wigs now pretty much at this point can take some heat, and higher heats even in the 300 Fahrenheit degrees. So just really read what it says. And then the other thing you want to remember is start lower and go higher. Don't automatically just go to the highest heat, right? Start lower, and if it's not giving you the outcome that you want when you're styling it, then turn it up a little bit higher until you reach that outcome that you want. That way you won't burn your wig, because even though synthetic wigs can't take heat, I have singed some synthetic wigs before, especially when I'm flattening them out in the crown and putting heat in the crown. So just be careful, and yakkier textures can really, I find, will burn too. So just make sure that you're paying attention to what the heat is saying. Start low and then go high. So because wigs come in so many varieties now, human, synthetic, all the different colors, all the different styles, V part, T part. They also have a variety of caps. So the next question, I'm not surprised at all again, is about the cap. And the question is, what are the different types of wig caps? So there are many different types of wig caps. Some people just take and make their wigs right on the regular wig stocking cap. Some people get the corn rolled caps. I mean, there's a ton of different caps, but for the most part, this could be its own YouTube video. And let me know if you want me to make a video just dedicated to all the different type of wig caps. I will do that. But just to keep this video from being super duper long, there's basically 4 type of wig caps: open weft cap, standard cap, traditional weft cap, and a classic cap. So those are the 4 basic types. Again, if you want me to go in more detail about that, let me know in the comments below. The next question is, how do I know my wig size? So for the most part, wig caps come in 22.5. That is the size of the average head of an adult human being. Of course, some of us have smaller, of course some of us have bigger, but for all intents and purposes, they go with about the average, and that's about 22.5. So if you're getting a wig custom made and you really need to know the specific measurements, you can Google this. It's all over Pinterest, it's all over everywhere, but these are the things that you would want to measure. So you want to grab your measuring tape and you would want to measure the circumference around your head. Then you would want to go from front to nape. You will also next go from ear to ear, then from ear to ear over the top of your head. Then you would want to go from temple to temple, bringing the measuring tape around the back of your head, and last but not least, the nape of your neck. So if you are not sure how to do that, again, just Google it. There's all kinds of pictures that will come up just about everywhere. I've enclosed one here, as you can see. But yeah, it's very, very easy to do. You would just take those measurements down, write them down, and of course send them in to whoever is making your wig for your custom wig. And then you can also do this too to know your head size. So we're just about halfway through the questions. Let me know what you guys are thinking so far of the video. Are you enjoying it? Is this the kind of video that you like? Because I really enjoy doing these different type of videos instead of always just doing wig reviews all the time. So if this is something that you like, please let me know, because I would love to do more of these style of videos. And so without going on too much of a tangent and getting too far off, let's go ahead and get into the next question, which is, how do I choose a color? So picking a wig color can be a lot of fun. For me, that is one of the things that I love about wearing wigs, is you can have fun, you can choose colors and do things that you really probably shouldn't do to your natural hair, because it would probably strip it and really ruin it and damage it over time. But if you are a beginning wig wearer, I would definitely say, if you're just starting out, if you're not sure, and if you're still at the point where you're building up your wigfidence or your confidence in wearing wigs, I call that wigfidence, then I would definitely start with a color that's more natural to whatever your hair color is. So if you're naturally blonde, I would stick to those colors. If you're naturally a brunette, I would stick to those colors. And then as you get more confidence, then you kind of try out, you know, maybe go from blonde to brown, from brunette to brown, and then to the next extreme. And then as far as colors and stuff go, of course they're fun. You can rock whatever color you want. You just want to make sure that the roots are darker, because when you're wearing colored wigs with the darker roots, they just help them to look a little bit realistic and a lot less wiggy, in my opinion. You can really go with pretty much any color, but really this could be its own video too. And if you want me to get more into that, please let me know in the comments. I will. But it's really just based on your skin tones and your undertones, right? Warmer tones are those cooler tones, really will depict really what shades of blonde or what shades of brown, brunette, red, etc. are going to look best on you. For the most part, I would say stick to around your natural color, and as you build your confidence, go for it. The next question is, are color swatches accurate? So, you know, I'm sure the manufacturers who sell wigs do their best to try to give you or give us the most accurate picture or depiction of the wig. Well, I shouldn't say always, sometimes. Try to give you the most accurate depiction of the wig and the color, but because screens are so different, hues come across different, there's no really way to know how accurate the color really is. So I would say no. You can let me know if you disagree, but the best way to combat that is really if you can order a swatch, because some companies will send you swatches of their units. You can definitely order a swatch, and if not, come on here. Look up reviews. Try to find people who have reviewed the wig that you're looking for. Hopefully they've reviewed it in your color. I know certain channels do certain wigs in certain colors. I review a lot of blonde wigs here, so if you're looking to see what a blonde wig, looks like, you might check out my channel to see that. I know there's other people who love more natural wigs, more curly wigs. So I would definitely scour the YouTube and Google for people who are already rocking this wig, and even on the actual manufacturer's website. Sometimes that's why reviews are so important, to look in the reviews, because sometimes people will post pictures and they may post a picture of the wig that you like. I know definitely color changes textures, especially with synthetic wigs. So color swatches, no, unfortunately, are not always correct. All right, you guys, so this is the last question. Drum roll. And I was so shocked by this one. Is how do you put on a wig? I was shocked that people really don't know how to put on wigs, because I feel like wigs are not what they used to be. So many people are wearing wigs, so many celebrities, so many just everyday regular people are wearing wigs. So I thought this was kind of funny, but people want to know, how do you put a wig on? So I actually have done a whole series, Wig 101, and in that series, I will put the link to the series down below. I actually do a video on how do you put on a wig. So for those of you who don't know, I'll just go over it quickly, but if you want to go more in depth and get really technical with it, I definitely suggest you check out that video. But for the most part, you would braid your hair down, put on some type of wig cap, then I would put on either a wig grip or a wig fix so that you're not using the combs, and to protect your edges. And then you would just take the back of the wig, usually always has the tag inside, and just pull the wig up to right over your hairline or where it would meet, and pretty much that's it. And then if you need to style it or whatever else you would need to do, then you would go on to that. But pretty much it's pretty simple. Put your hair up the best way you can, put on your stocking cap or wig cap, go ahead and put the wig on, and pretty much that is it. Now, of course, there's ways now where you can glue the wig down and all that. And like I said, I do have a video talking more in depth about that, and do have videos where you can see me doing installs on some of my wig reviews if you want to know more about that. And of course, there's a ton of YouTube videos with just that particular question. But yeah, people still want to know, how do you put a wig on? So that is it. This was a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, I would love to do more of these type of wig videos, just talking about more things and different things when it comes to wigs. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so that I'll know that you guys like it, and I will continue to make more videos that you guys enjoy and that you like. If you like this and you've made it all the way here and you haven't already, I would encourage you to go ahead and become a Silky Chick. We are a great community around here, and we would love to have you be a part of the family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever we drop a video. Again, if you're watching over on Facebook or some of the other platforms, go ahead and leave us a comment again and let me know what you're thinking. If you like these kinds of videos, I will definitely do more. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Oh shoot, my posture is so bad. I gotta learn how to sit up. Help me, Lord. Oh.